All right. Let's look at coin. Okay.
How did Campbell do today?
Um, so we see coin is still coming up. Somebody was going along on it. Had a good day today. It was one of the leaders. Bitcoin's doing very well. Um, so came up in the pre-market, closed down here, came up a little bit in the post-market, and then even more in the pre-market, went down a little. So you had a chance to get a better price. But basically, um, we're looking at what, $10 plus five, $15 today. So, and then if you got it during this time, even more. So, it seems like with Bitcoin and coming up, uh, it seems like we're going back up to this $300 level. We passed the this consolidation area here. So this was a rejection before. So it seems like now it's going to be support, and it's already blown past this area. So this is a go for long, and it's going to come up. So if you want to get in, get in. But you will have to be careful. What's Campbell's CPV? You got to ask about Campbell's. Oh, come.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Okay. So, finally,
That's CPBI.
I know. It's just I couldn't get out the thing. All right. So we had good earnings for today. I don't know what they said about the outlook. I don't remember them really talking about Campbell's, but for earnings, it did well. It's making money. Um, it seems to be doing well even when revenue is not so great. Um, so uh, I expect it to come up. It came up today. I expect it to come up. Um, it's been diddling. It's got in this area. It didn't stay long in this buy area that we have here. And now this blue, uh, what is this, 50-day moving average is hopefully will cross and it will come up. It got up to 45 today, and hopefully it will just continue. Um, uh, oops. So, uh, why is this doing this? 1 minute, 1 minute. Not sure why is that. Um, so anyway, um, it was up today, it looks like. Uh, no, it went down today. 45. So I don't know why it started out this way, but this could be just something just to get people out. And tomorrow it's up again. Um, so we went down like what, $3, two and a half, $3, but it really doesn't say too much to me because I know it's going to come back up. It's a strong, solid company, and we know this is cyclical, so just let it come back up. And there's still time to get in it if people are interested. So Lyft was nearly 9%. If you're interested, I don't know, other than just earnings, why it's so strong. Uh, so, obviously now it's not the best time to go long on it, but um, now this freaking thing is acting. Uh, so now this is relatively low when you compare to where it has been. So maybe it's just due to come up. Um, Obviously, it's not near what it was before, but before it was making money hand over fist and it was losing money. And now it's actually making money, but people are they're just over the bubble, so it's not the hot thing. And people have taken their money, um, probably because this went IPO probably recently, right? Yeah. And so it went up, then went back down, and now it's actually coming to what its value is. But to me, it's better off now as a company. At least it's making money than it was before. 23andMe, we're not going to even look at that. Open did very, very well today. So it would have been a good day for people to get into Open. It seems like, even though this is about to turn, people, this 52-week, this 50-day moving average that's about to cross, and it will turn. And I would have said, if you could have got in it, get in it. Um, if you had the chance. Uh, it went down, it swung back up a little bit. We even had better prices earlier, but this was the chance to basically, you know, get in. I still think it has a ways to go before it starts to come back up. So, put it on the nose, Lisa. It's something that I still think there's money to be made short in
I already have it, ma'am.
it. Pfizer, we can look at it, but we don't trade this. It's a biomedical stock. We know how crazy these things move. Unless you're in the business and know something um, that's coming up. It was supposed to lose money. It made money, so maybe it's gonna have a nice pop. But unless you know what's going on here, uh, you really can't predict these type of stocks, and I don't like dealing with them. Intel over 3% today. Intel's been very strong lately. We were hoping it would come down a little bit, so that we could maybe get it on the downturn. But it looks like Intel, with how hot uh, chip stocks are, Intel's going to continue to do good. It may jump up really quick. Target, we talked about this several times. Earnings just confirmed what we already knew. And now Target is going to get into delivery like Walmart and Amazon. And so we said that it was going to, it got past here, ooh, this area, and it was just, well, it got past this area. And we said it was going to keep going to here. Um, this was a rejection before. Now this is going to be support, and it's just going to fill the gap. So it's not going to stay for long. It's gonna keep going up. There's nothing that's gonna hold this thing down. So start looking at 215 to 250. Um, you're welcome to jump in. Should have jumped in a long time ago, but it is here. If you can catch it on a day where it goes down a little bit or comes back here a little bit, if you catch it around this 260, that's fine, but it will be going up. It will be filling the gap. So just acknowledge that and know about it. And Walmart was going to help it because Walmart did a split, so Walmart's going to be moving too. So they're each going to play off each other for sympathy. Peton, it was up nearly 3. So if you wanted to get in, it was time to get in. Um, uh, so good day to get in before the short, all the way to 446. Even tomorrow, 438. If you have the time to hold something and just kind of like wait, it's definitely time to get in with this. So I would recommend you get in. I don't think it's gonna come up anymore. You have a little blip here, a little blip here. You may get to this 4, maybe it'll be 475 or something like that. So the 479, if you can get that, um, catch it, you know, maybe you get up here again. Uh, Maybe you don't, but just it's a good short. AMD is a chip stock. We know where that's at. Moderna is a biomedical. We know where that's at, and uh, this thing has long been going down after COVID. So over 400. Look at it now. That was another good play, but because it was biomed, it's just scary. Um, Square, American Airlines. Um, that's something that hey, we still like that to buy long term. It's doing well, and we're gonna come into traveling season. So XOM still coming out. Let's see if we hit that 3 or 115. Uh, Almost 1% for Walmart. It's still a good time to get into here before it runs up based on the split. Uh, Meta, what's up? Uh, it continues to do well. Mickey D's, I thought that had been trending down or starting to. I think it could be about to trend down. Uh, you may have to wait a while for it, but if you can get at 3, if it comes up and you can get at 3, fine. You may have missed it. Maybe 295, 298. Uh, and then you just have to wait for your short. Uh, this is coming up soon. When do you have the earnings on this one, Elise? We
I'll
want to
double
see
check.
if it does a dip down, um, like it seems to have made some weird moves in the past. Um, it seems like it's going down. This 52 was just crossed, but it doesn't seem like it's coming up. It seems like it's getting lower. So I'm just wondering if a dip's gonna come in when earnings come in. But hey, we shall see. Yeah, let's see if I can find it. Here. We got 7 days, the 13th, before it hits. Uh, Bank of America didn't do anything. Uh, didn't move, so let's not talk about it. DIX, it keeps going very strong. It's past its 52-week high, so it's just a question of how far do you think it's gonna go. It had a crazy. How was this? They're calling this a down day. And it's one of those breaks. So yeah, this is stupid. So it jumped in the middle of the night and then it went back to where it was. I really don't consider that a down day, but I guess you could say it was because it's lower than when it closed. But this right here, this is one when it does this overnight, this fake stuff. I love to short this in the beginning. I love these types of things. Maybe we need to go in and look for charts like this, Elisa. When it goes like it's kind of trending up a little bit and then it kind of closes not too far ahead from where it opened and it jumps like crazy. Unless there's news that you know of, it's always going to come down somewhat. So basically, it came down back to where it was before. Just people trying to make money. EBC, we're not getting into that
We should look into that almost every night because, or
until
like at the beginning of the day to see what like these pop-ups at the beginning of the day.
so. Um, yeah, we would look at it what in the pre-market. Um, so Eastern, it's still not where we want to get it at. It's hit some hard times, so we're gonna wait until we can get the price we want. Boeing is not at 180. We don't care. Uh, ooh, look at this. It has come up a little bit. To me, it says buy it. You know, short it. It's already trending. It's not. It came up a little bit, but I don't see it going. This really no support until you get down to 80. So this is going to get down to 80. This will support here, so uh, it could continue to go. But I wouldn't worry about getting this at the wrong price until you get to 80. You got $25 here just waiting for you to grab it. So people, short this to 80 and make your money. That's Car, by the way. Avis is called the company. Avis is ticker CAR. Amazon is starting to trend down. It had hit a 52-week high and now it's coming down. So let's see how long. It may bounce a little bit here, but it's gonna come down. Even if it bounces, goes down $10, then comes back up, goes down $10. That's money to be made. That's a what do they call it? When it's bouncing around in an area, specific area. So you can make money just by it moving here, 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 and then before it turns down. So just make the
In a
money now.
range.
Yes, make the money now while it's in this range, and when it hits 80 again, short it again and keep it moving. Unless if it pops out of that range, like Meta did or something like that, then you go on about your business and you get out. You know, um, Amazon. I mean Microsoft, softly. So this is coming down the last few days. This is another thing that just blew up like crazy. It's way over 52-week high. it should start to come down, you would think. It's been trading in a range from, what is this, 400, $20, $15 range. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's at the bottom of the range. Maybe it jumps a little bit back up. Maybe you get it at 410. Maybe it comes all the way down. But I could see this coming down. So, it's just, it's just wait for the opportunity. Uber, Roku, who cares? Nike. It's gonna keep going. Nike's another one that will probably keep going. Haven't looked at the chart, but it looks crazy. Let's see. What do we see here on this chart? Foot Locker's been doing it bad. So it's gonna get out of here. If it keeps going, it could go down to this 86. What do we have? Even earnings were good, but I think Foot Locker's just gonna drag us down. I can't, for some reason, it's not showing my um, moving averages. So I don't know if it's going, trending up or down. Um, anyway, um, this thing has been acting weird. I can't see my lines on here, so I don't know where it's trending unless you can see it, Lisa. But I have a feeling it may be headed down. Apple, it was moving down today, and it continued to do that. It's about to cross anyway.
We're
So
waiting to see if it breaks that 165 level.
error right here,
It broke it.
175. Already kind of broke it. It goes
This one
up
is
to 170. Where else do we go after that? I guess they say it's always 170. They say it's always $10 for, so 170, 160 would be the next area. And if it breaks that, then you know where. So, if it keeps going, let's see. So right now, we've broken 170. Let's see if we continue, or we go back up to 170, or continue to 160 and keep going from there. Uh, but because this is a good company, like I said, you have to be, you can't just think it's gonna free fall. Macy's. Um, I really personally like this to come down. I'm gonna be watching it, see if it hits this 25 level. But I really like this to turn and come down. And I think this new offer was a good reason to jump on it as a short. But that's me personally. You guys don't have to listen to me. 1% for Google. This was one that hit the all-time high. And it's starting to come down. It's starting to turn. So you can get ahead of it. If it pops up, maybe here, get it. But it's already starting to turn, people. So that's that for you. Disney, we know what it's been doing. It popped up here. I don't know if it has any support or not, but so it's basically here. So it will probably come down a little bit. And then let's see, where do we have to go? Once it gets to 120, then it's probably gonna keep going until 160. So yeah, probably get to 160 pretty easily. So this is heading up. Let's Can't lie about it. it's heading up. So, if it comes down a little bit, get it and go on a run, but you're probably gonna miss it. Uh, Tesla. So it seems like it's had its turn. Uh, we said 160. Let's see if it gets down there. But when it's stopped, you will know. And I really think it's going to start coming back here around this area, 170, 160, or whatever. So that's all I got. Do you have anything you want me to talk about, Elisa?
No, I've got some good notes today for us tomorrow.
All right. Peace out. We'll do this again tomorrow. I think this was a good boom boom. And yeah, Foot Locker went down 30%. Um, that's really sad. Uh,
Can we look at the chart real quick?
that's really gonna affect what you call it. And uh, yeah, it's sad, and it's based on this week. It has some more to go. So
Can we look at the earnings?
fill the gap here. Oh, it hasn't filled the whole one, but it will. Uh, and it's just based on outlook. Come on. Uh, yeah, it's doing fine, but outlook is terrible. So
Yes, good, has good earnings. Let's see how low will it go because that 20 area looks good and then it could bounce back up.
yeah, possibility. Um, other than that, um, nothing out there. PLTR. Oh, yes, this was another good one. I have played it, made a few dollars. I would be
ASML's $1,000.
yeah, uh, interesting. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I expect this to probably come up a little bit more. So this was resistance before. So I wonder, can it get out? Can it break out? And if man, if it breaks out, you know, it has a government gig, so it's gonna make money on that. You have to be a damn fool times 88 to lose money on a government job. So so that's that. Uh PLCR.
I mean, there was a NOS 2-minute video. I don't know if you want to hear that, but yeah.
Yeah, let's play it. Why not? I'll let you get that in a second. I'll stop my share. This thing has come up the yin yang, but what do we expect from this? It's chip stuff. All right. It's all yours, Munoz, before we go. I gotta jump in the shower.
Un momentico.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a 3-minute video and we got a 2-minute and 27 video. This was
What,
5 hours ago.
what were
This
you,
was 2 days ago.
were you talking about both videos or one video?
Yeah, so which one would you like to watch?
Which
Time
one
for
were you
energy?
which one were you talking about?
I was watching both of them, but
So you were
this
talking
one
about
actually
paying people.
this one actually I didn't get to watch all of it.
Okay. So I don't you still haven't answered my question, so do what you want to
plus guided learning. We're going to do something a little bit different for the midweek market wrap up, and I'm going to focus again on a sector. I did it on gold on Monday, and I'm going to do it on the energy sector today. The reason I'm doing this as opposed to a whole market breakdown, as I'll show you real quickly, the whole market isn't really doing much. So I really want to focus in on individual sectors when the market's like this, and it's my channel, so I'll do whatever I want. So without further ado, let's hop into it. I'll move this guy over here, and we're going to talk about XLE. You can see the monthly chart down here, because this continues to pop up on the relative strength scanners I have right here. So I wanted to start here with a monthly view right away. And the idea behind this monthly view, I should move that instead of that, is simply that we've been building this base for a long time, right? So I always like to start out with a really wide view, and we're building this base and we're doing so above this area right here. So we've been building this base for the monthly chart for a while after this big push up. This is, if anyone remembers, this is when oil went negative. So it's been a while that we've bounced off that low and we've just kind of been chopping sideways. And I say this all the time, in bull markets, you generally see when they start to sell the winners du jour, the Nvidias and SMCIs, when that trade ends, which at some point it definitely will, they look for places to rotate into, and energy seems to be one of those. If we go into the weekly chart, this area that I've drawn out, you can see where these prior highs back here that we were talking about just a second ago, we bounced off those a handful of times, and now we're up, not nearly as much as the overall market, but we're up quite a bit in a couple weeks in a row. You can see all the key moving averages here. I don't use moving averages too much, but it's a good way to just show that, okay, a lot of the resistance is out of the way. If I anchor a VWAP from kind of this level right here, you can see we're above that. We got above that last week. So a lot of this resistance we are now above and holding strong. And then I'm going to go into the daily chart and kind of show what I'm really looking at. So that's that same anchored VWAP, anchored from this prior high right here. But if we take a look at this zone right in this area right here, you can see that we finally broke out, and that's this high back here, kind of around these highs back here. Let's actually just draw in another one to kind of encapsulate everything. These highs right here, this high right here, we're trying to break out today. We gapped up and we sold off a little bit, but this whole zone seems like a very interesting zone to me. Now, I'm not a big pattern guy, but I like the idea of that, in which we have this low right here, then this low right here, and then potentially this low right here. So we have all of these things going on right at this area. So potentially cup and handle type looking pattern on, or sorry, head and shoulders type pattern on XLE. So keep an eye out. If I'm right, then we're going to potentially have a breakout and a move higher on XLE or the energy sector. So it means, what do I do with that, right? When I know, or I have an idea that I'm interested in a sector, you could just trade the sector. You could trade a leveraged vehicle on this sector. For me, I'm going to spend some time going under the hood, and I'm going to look for some individual names if XLE holds here, some individual energy names that look strong as well. So as always, make sure you're going to statsedgetrading.com, sign up for the email list. If I find anything on Thursday, I'll email that out to you guys, again, completely for free. So sign up there. And I will talk to you guys soon.
All right, Verde. That's
Cool.
it. What was your
That's a
question?
good one. That's a good one. I didn't have any questions.
No, from before I started.
I didn't have any questions. I was just asking you. You were saying one or two, and I said, well, what were you thinking? Because you said video you had to show. So in my mind, that meant one video, but I didn't know which one you were talking about. So that's why I was
Oh,
asking.
I could have watched either or.
Well, you have to pick one, and yeah.
Yes, but I was trying to see if you were interested in one versus the other. One was energy and the other one was gold.
Okay. Huh? Yeah. You decide. We can watch
I
the other
did.
tomorrow if you want.
Well, we can watch the other one tomorrow. All right, Verde,
Well,
I'll talk
then,
to you tomorrow.
peace out.
Peace out.
Ciao. I'll talk to you later.
Ta ta.